Hey, in this section, what we are going to do, we need to build our tag selector block. To do that, let's create our block, and our block name is going to be tag selector, and we need to start with our state. Okay, tag selector is going to extend table. We can create it in here. Plus, we don't need any initializer. Final going to be list of tag tag entity. I think that's how to spell it. It's going to be tags. I think it's going to be tag entity. Where is our tag entity? Here is it. Let's import it. And it's going to require restore tags. That's all we need to create our tag state, tag selector state, and let's pass our tags. And let's move to our event. To create our event, what we are going to do, we need to create two events, add and remove. To do that, let's create a class, and that name is going to be add tag event, and it's going to extend our tag selector event. And what we are going to expect when we try to add a tag, kind of a single tag. Final tag entity is going to be tag, and we need to create a constructor for this one. I don't want to require it. And let's const this one, and we need to create another thing for remove tag. I think that's how spelled remove. When try to remove, it's going to be the same as adding the tags. And let's move to our selector block. To implement that, what we are going to do, okay, okay, this class is going to extend like tag selector block or block, and it's going to take tag selector event and tag selector state, and we need to initialize a set to keep track selected tags. That's what we are going to do. We need to create a set to keep track final selected tags. It's going to be set. That's all we need to do. After creating a set to keep track of selected tag, and that's it, need to be initialized with like empty list. Okay, we need to initialize with empty list less const tag selector. That is tag selector state. Tag selector state. There is tag selector state. Let me copy with an empty list. That's what we need to do. Then after that, what we are going to do, as this thing is still red, oh, we don't need initialized. Okay, for creating this tag selected state, here is it, and this thing is going to be const with empty list. Let's const this one. Then what we are going to do, I still got that error. For const tag selector, it should work. But this time it's not working. Okay, let's create on our tags event. What we are going to do is to create a method to add tags. That's all we need to do. On remove the event, what we are going to do is to create a method for remove tag. Remove tag. But this thing is not still working. Oh, it's slice. Tag selector can be sliced. Okay. Yeah, it's working. This thing is not working because of the slice. And let's create the method for those add thing. We are going to create it. We are going to like create an add tag event, and when this like add tag event is triggered, what we are going to do, we need to add a specific tag to our selected tag. That's what we need to do to create those things. Let's create, why don't you create a future? We just need void, and let's call add tags, and we need to pass event and emit. Our event is going to be add. Our event is going to be event, and our emit is going to be emitter with tag selector state. Tag selector state. Here is it, and this thing is going to be emit. At this time, we don't want to sync anything. We are not going to use async and await. The first thing we need to do, what we are going to do, we are going to add a tag to our selected tag. To do that, okay, selected tags dot add event dot tag. That's how we are going to add tags into our selected tag, or in that state, in that set. Then we need to init a new tag selector state and continuing a list of current selected tag. That we need to init tag selector state, but we are going to pass it list dot from selected tag. That we need to pass it. This is going to be similar for remove. Let me copy paste this thing and let's call this thing remove tag. Remove tag. And what we are going to pass, we are not going to pass our tags. Let's remove this one and we are going to remove tag event, and we are going to use tag selector in the image selected tag. It's going to add a tag kind of similar. That's all we need to do. Everything is similar. That's all for our block.